Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back to Planning with Jamie. Today we are back in our Erin Condren notebook. So this notebook, it's the Priorities and Notes notebook. And honestly, I use this for my business stuff. And so it is so helpful. I make like a little weekly thing together. So last month we ended up doing a business reset in the month of February, and we're going to do it again for March. So I'm already a week behind or more, and so I really need to get this going. I feel really lost without it. So what we're going to start with, I've kind of pulled like all the different stickers that I need to set up the whole entire month. What we're going to start with is my perpetual calendar. So this is a 7x9 calendar. This is kit 346. So we have either a Sunday start or a Monday start sticker down here that we can end up planning with. And you could see, this is my last month here. You can see that I do Monday start for my business because that's my daily duo runs Monday through Sunday. And so it just works really well in my brain. And so we're going to just recreate this here. And so we'll do a perpetual calendar. Like before this, we were in January, but we're going to do a perpetual calendar, a monthly like brain dump basically. And then we're going to go into every single week as to like what we could do and all that kind of stuff. So let's start on the perpetual calendar. Okay, so this is going to be for the month of March. And honestly, I forgot to print it off on here. For April, I pre-printed it, but I just have some random different months around that I have printed and cut. And so I am just going to use that. And then you can see here, I like Monday start, and I just got done explaining why. And so we just bring it up here. Okay. And then as long as you just go straight across, it lines up as the headers absolutely perfectly. And then let's go ahead and let's put our month. And usually I put it over here, but I think just because the coloring of the flowers, I kind of like it right there to let these flowers like really pop. And then I'm going to write in the days of the week. And so over here, we can see February ended on a Friday as the 28th. So the first will be a Saturday. All right, we wrote in all the days of the month, and then I really liked having these week labels over here. This was like really helpful. All right, so I just pulled some and I'm going to put them all the way over on the Monday so that I know when that week begins, because as a business, I utilize like the week labels very often, like as far as goals go or planning. Like I know I need a kit for each week of the month. So it just makes it really easy for me to be like, okay, we're on week 11 right now, or we're on week 12. Like goal making, monitoring how far you are throughout the year. These weeks also like help keep that a little bit more upfront. Okay, so it looks like we have everything kind of lined up that we had pre-planned. And so we are going to get over here into our planner. So I already ended up labeling where I want each thing so that I kind of remembered what was coming up and what I needed to print out and such. So these are one full page sticker sheets. Okay, they're not like individual things, which I think works out really well in this fashion. And I know as far as I go, that all these lines are going to show through a little bit here. If I really cared, I could just white them out, but it doesn't bother me at all. Like my business planner is a little bit of a messier. It's like definitely my functional planner out of all of them. And so my biggest concern is just like getting the sheet down so that I can utilize it. Okay, so I just line it up here, and then as I pull it away, I just flatten it down so there's not air bubbles. And it fits so perfectly. All right, and then all that we have left down here is the Sunday through Monday labels. Okay, for my planning purposes, and I don't know if you guys would like this, but I like the kit number to be on here too, so that when I'm looking back or even on photos, you guys can always refer to that page and try to figure out what kit if you guys want to also use the same kit. So I just cut that off right up here, and I just lay it down here in the corner. If you guys also need to label like where it's from, you can cut off this little section and just put it right in front of it. Okay, then if we flip back here, so we had the perpetual planner here, here's the kit number, and then over here we have a February to-do list. So this is kind of like everything specific to the month that I want to look through. I'm going to update this really quick because there's a few more things I got done and it's looking pretty slim right here. There's a few more things that I like partially did, so I didn't max them off, or like the studio vlog. Guys, I have a whole bunch of random footage since December 30th that I might just like put all that working footage together, and so it might not be super cohesive. We'll have to see if I just end up scrapping all of it or putting it together. There's a lot of packing orders with me, all that kind of stuff. I just have had like no sit down time. Every single day off recently has been like filling orders the whole entire free day for you guys, because you guys are rock star planners. Like, you are trying to hold me accountable, that's for sure. And I love you guys for it. Okay, so we're going to do this page, but for March. So what I'm using is my 7x9 monthly to-do headers. You get a whole entire year's worth on these, and there's A5 size also. Both sizes can work in your 7x9 equally. There's not a right or wrong. It's just like, how bold do you want this to be up top? And so I think honestly, I just grabbed whatever was closest to me, and then I keep this to the side so that I know next month that I could just grab April and so forth and so on. Also, you guys, these planners, okay, like notebooks, all that kind of stuff, don't ignore these on the Erin Condren site, okay? I always have a link down below that gets you $10 off your first order as a new customer. So go ahead, click that link. It doesn't cost you guys anything, but it gives me some reward points too, so that I can keep making all of these videos and everything for you. But these notebooks are so nice because they're not huge and bulky, they're skinnier, but yet at the same time, I am getting so many weeks in this. And so look through their notebooks. They oftentimes run sales on their notebooks also, or at least the notebooks are included in the sales that they do with the planners. And then I know they have specific notebook sales. So go looking at them, because this paper quality is the same quality that you have in the planners, which is like butter. I absolutely love it. All right. So also on the last week, we ended up getting some washi tape. All right, so let's pull out our sticker stuff and see what all I have here real quick. So we kind of want to like mesh with this over here. And so all my colors go in rainbow order, and this has worked so well. So you've got red, orange, yellow. So obviously none of these are going to work that well. If the greens were right, it would work. This is more like a St. Patrick's Day or a Christmas type green, and that one doesn't quite work. It's a little bit more teal. Let's see. And honestly, if I don't have the right color, I'm gonna make something work. I'm gonna figure it out, because I love using my scraps. Like, I love that I can add stuff to the page just by using stuff that I already have. And that's why I save them all. That's why I put them in here. So these are just the papers that are on the back of like what this page was, and I just reuse it. You can't use the back part, but you can use the front part. And so I find that to be so helpful. Look at that. We have some cute ones. They're not perfect matches, but it kind of correlates with it. I don't know that I'm going to use that. We have a whole bunch of flowers. That's really cute. Oh, and a Hello Spring. Let's pull Hello Spring. We have another one right there too. Guys, I'm going to be so surprised if I don't have one that matches this. Let's see, I don't have as many washi strip runs like that one in this one, just because this is a smaller one, but we might have something that we can work with. Everybody's out working in their garages. It's finally a beautiful day. It's supposed to get, oh, these are kind of pretty spring colors, but I don't know that it correlates. Anyways, it's supposed to get 70 degrees out, and currently it's 63. Oh, that one would work. Look, it matches that dark leaf. So remember green. And let's look what else we got here real quick. And I love how many boxes I have left over. Like, I have really found that boxes help things pop, and it just really helps in my brain. Again, that's kind of too much teal. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use this green. This is pretty. Okay. So I like putting it all the way down here because it just helps make this box look a little bit, or this page look a bit more decorative and complete and such. So these are the washi strips that on the counters. I have a whole bunch of different washi strips, and if I don't use them all, I just keep them and I use them in this fashion instead. And clearly you can see that it can be beneficial. Okay, so I just kind of put it next to the March to-do list, and let's cut that off. It went flying somewhere. And then we have Hello Spring. Let's go back and make sure, I just kind of put some decorations, but I didn't put any other actual like things going on. I think up here we will put the Hello Spring. And then let's put, we're not going to put our dots quite yet because I feel like some things I want to make a list underneath it and it makes it a little harder. So these 2 pages are done. All right, absolutely love it. We are going to flip over to the next page. So when we flip back here, we see those 2 pages are done. And when we flip to the next page, I end up putting this together all in the same fashion. So over here is the week number, the date range, and then the header with Planning with Jamie, and then I put a whole bunch of dots. And then over here, I put film, edit, upload. Those for sure are not changing. I absolutely love that. That has worked really, really well. Then I have design, listings, and other. And I'm really in between, like I like this other, but I'm also opening my own Shopify store for my Planning with Jamie. And so there's a chance I need to switch that to store. Like I need to figure out what heading I want to put there. So you can see though, I use this, guys. Like I love it. It's so, so helpful. This one, I just need to mark off stuff, but honestly, like last week was so full of planners or of orders. Like here I wrote 135 items on order in 1 week. Guys, working full-time and doing this is taking a lot, but I also have new technology coming that is going to help me with this. So keep ordering. I'll keep up with it. It'll be great. Yeah, there's a few things I could see that I need to cross off here, but let's go over here. And I think first off, let's go ahead and put in our weeks. And I have already written in like what they were supposed to be so that I don't mess this up at all. And we're going to put our headers. So we're going to do this page first, and then we'll come over there with that page. So I love these headers. It just puts me in a business mind frame to remember, like, you are building a brand, Jamie. Like, make sure that you stay on brand with what you are envisioning. And I love it. I love it. This, like, I have had so much fun with this. Okay, so there are those 2, and I can get rid of this little one then. And we're going to keep all of these stickers really close by. Let's go through and put in that portion of it, because you can see here, like now I didn't write it out. So let's go ahead and do that portion of it. And we will double check here. So we need to go through week 13 and then we will be good. So we have week 10. Get some stuff out of my way here. Week 10, week 11, week 12, and I'm going to put week 13. And that way I know, like, that's the week we're going to stop. Whoopsie, turn the page, Jamie. That's going to be the week that we stop and get on to, I thought I turned 2 pages, get on to the next month. Okay, so week 13. And then let's lay all these down, and then we'll go back through and we'll put our week of labels. So these are called my week 1 through 52 labels. These I could do custom for you if you guys let me know like what your header would need to be over here, and just reach out to me and we'll figure it out together. But I really love those headers. And then these are called my week of labels, and you can either have a Monday start or a Sunday start. So let's put up the headers. I want to so bad go outside and go walking before I have to go get my kiddos from school, but I really also need to get this put together. And this way I feel like when my kids get out of school, I can spend some outside time with them, which I think is just so important. I mean, my business mind wants to sit down and work the whole entire day, but my mama brain says, no way, you're going to go hang out with your kids. Okay, so we have March 3rd through the 9th, and then we're going to March 10th through the 16th. This month is just like flying by already. My goal is to have all this lined up before the month even starts. And so last month I did okay. This month I am running behind. And so I've already printed out stuff for next month. And like I said, my goal is to get like right on top of that one. Okay, and then the 24th through the 30th. So I just pick where the last majority of the week is, and on this one, the 30th is all the way on the Sunday, so it makes sense for March 31st to go into April as far as monthly goes. Okay, we can get these stickers put to the side now. Okay guys, I just grabbed some random colors here. So this is a Hoo Hoo dual tip dot pen. I like this really bold yellow. And then my other Hoo Hoo dual tip dot pen is blue. I just pick a different color for each week. Like I try to theme it a little bit, but at the same time, as long as each week is different, I don't really care. This is Artist Loft, which is a Michaels brand. I have to say, I don't love them. I don't hate them. I do prefer the Hoo Hoo dual tip dot pens over it. They are linked down below. Okay, so this is like a teal color. I thought that could be pretty. So we are going, see, I used teal color there. I must really love it. We're going to go back, and this one is going to be gray. Okay, so my gray Hoo Hoo dual tip dot pen, guys, these are starting to wear out a little bit, and I need to order more, and I kind of need specific colors. And so it's on my list to, here, let's put it on our March to-do list. Order specific Hoo Hoo markers. They reached out to me the end of last year to like do a video, a collaboration, and I didn't take them up on it because our life was just so busy and I just felt like I couldn't do them justice. I wish I would have though, guys, because I love their products. I talk about them all the time. Ahoo, if you are watching this, reach out to me again because I will do it. But I love, love, love these dot pens. Like this is just so absolutely perfect for my list making brain. So I do want to make it all the way down, but like I said, I'm going to wait until I fill out a whole bunch of stuff. And so on this page, I end up doing like a lot, like what kits do I need to design? What kits do I need to release? I wanted to do my Shopify website, which is taking me longer to set up than I thought. It was probably like 70% ready. And then I had a midlife crisis and didn't think that it was set up exactly how I wanted. So I deleted the whole entire thing, which you can't undo. And I restarted. And so 2.5 weeks worth of progress was lost and I restarted, but I am happier this time how it is laying out. And so it was worth it in the end. I know once I get it all set up perfectly how I want it, it's going to be so worth it. I am hoping either sometime this month or absolutely by April 1st that this is up and running, but I'm really hoping in March it's up and running. Excel sheets is like updating, which I ended up updating all these, so that one was good. Doing the March freebie. So over here, I just did that the other day. I was a few days late on it, but every single order that has happened in March has gotten a March freebie, so we are really good. They're so super cute. I'll try to enter a photo of it up on screen right now. So March freebie, and I can cross that one off already, but that being said, I need to do the April freebie. And so the March freebie is really like an April design, and then the April freebie will be a May design. I try to do it for the month ahead. That way, even if you order it like down here at the end of the month, like it should still be able to be utilized by you, not like February 28th, you're receiving a February themed freebie. So anyways, those are a few of the things. And then Excel sheets is like all my planning sheets in the background when I'm designing stuff. What all I need to film, I need to write all those out. Update my business finances. I've done quite a bit of that, but there's like a last few things that I need to get done. Digital declutter. I try to keep up with this and actually do this weekly, but I feel like my computer needs a little bit deeper of a declutter than what I've been doing. So that's why I didn't mark it off. Clean my office. I do weekly. But I need to be doing like a deep clean. Cutting sticker paper produces quite a bit of dust, and my house is not usually dusty. It's just my office area. So that's telling me it's because of sticker paper. And I foresee with my new technology that I have on order, and I'm just waiting for shipment from the manufacturer, that this is going to get even more important because it's going to get worse. Okay, check stock. So I always try to like get stuff restocked. I was questioning opening a Patreon. It's either going to be like Patreon or it's going to be like a subscription through Shopify, but obviously my priority is to get Shopify going first. And then I designed all these kits and stuff, and so I moved on to the next month because I had time. These are all the icons I still need to get released, like listed and released for you guys. I've had these designed for a couple months, and I need to get them out to you guys because they're so super cute, and I'm even using some of them and you guys can't purchase them. And that, I hate that. I've just been so busy. So I don't think there's anything else I need to write out right now. I think we're going to go on. I know I'm jumbling a lot, but I am telling you guys, I think this is going to be really beneficial for other like-minded people. And even if it isn't like a business one, guys, okay, monthly to-do list for everything for your family and your home life. And then this can be your menu plan, or it can even be like your family life plan. It could be your workout stuff. And this is like on Monday, I do legs and what that consists of. And Tuesday, I do, cardio and what that consists of. So think outside of the box here, but the same layout could work really, really well. And then when you go into these weeks, this could be like your grocery list and your meal prep, like split into two. And this could be each day of the week, your macros. There's just so many things you can do with this, you guys. So keep an open mind and figure out what works really well for you. Okay, let's see. Our last week was teal, so I definitely don't want to start with that. So let's go with yellow because that just sounds really, really cute. We're only going to do like 5 dots over there because same concept. Some of them I need to like write something and then put a few things underneath it and then do a dot again. And then over here, we are going to do film, edit, upload. And then design and list is really nice for me because sometimes I'm designing way ahead of time and I'm not ready to list them. And then sometimes also like I'm done designing it, but it needs listed. So it's not going to be the same list on both of these. And then over here, I think for now, I'm going to keep other because I can make that very broad and I can do like website specific stuff. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna put, I like at least 7 dots in each of these. Okay, so over here, filming, editing, and uploading 7 videos in 1 week is a full-time job. If you guys have ever done this, it's a full-time job. I really love the process though. And I don't know, I don't want this to go anywhere because I think it's a really good connection site for you guys and it's really helpful to bring you guys ideas. Over here, design and list might need to get a little bit more space. I can put more dots over here, especially listing, those icons need to get done. And then over here, other, like I said, this is just a broad range of stuff, a broad range of stuff. Okay, so the other thing that I like to do, I think I'm going to use a different pen than normal. I was kind of looking at my Paper Mate, but I feel like these are getting a little dry because my kids use them all the time too. So I was going to write in black across this, but I think like both these are 0.7s, but sometimes one is juicier than the other. And I feel like today this Pilot G2 is juicier and I want it to be bold. So I wrote in that and then I do just a cursive to go across it. And see guys, it does not need to be perfect. Okay, nice and messy, but it looks beautiful and it's fully functioning, you guys. I love that about this. Okay, so this is where it's really helpful because I can go forward and I can like pre-write in what I want to film for each week. And if I stay on schedule, I'm really good. If I don't, then I'm in trouble. So we're already past this week. I need to back plan for last week. I did end up filming week 11, week at a glance, plan with me. And so I could put this here. I had planned to do my March monthly, my week 11, week at a glance, my week 11 daily duo, and try to move on from there too. And also do this. And guys, I got one of them done, just one. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And I think we're going to use blue on this one. So kind of the same thing, just put a couple of dots over here so that it keeps it open. So this is the week we're actually currently on. And so I can write in a few things here and show you guys how I use it a little bit more. Let me fill in this page. I'll be right back. Okay, so those are filled in. See, they're not perfect. Spacing is off. I don't really care. It's functional. This is what I need. So this week, this is my normal pin that I write with all the time. So the Pentel Energel, it's a needle tip. It's a 0.7 millimeter ball. So needle tip, you can see how it comes out like that. I love this. It's juicy enough, but not too juicy. It writes so beautifully on this pages. These are also always linked down below because like I have my top planner recommendations down below because I know I look at other people's all the time. Like right now I'm trying to buy some office stuff and I am going through all my planner friends' YouTube recommendations on what to purchase because it's tried and true and they have the same like likes and needs as what I need. So for filming, we want to do the March business reset. I think is what I'm going to call this, business plan reset. Planner reset. There we go. We'll do that. So we're filming it right now so we can go ahead and we can move it down to edit because I know that this is actually a video that is going to need to get process. So that's where, as soon as I stop recording, that's where we'll be in the process. And so whenever I sit down to edit, I look at this list and I say, okay, which one in line do I need to edit next? Okay, so we will mark it off on film. And so that way I know that this is where I'm at in the process. I used to write the same list here, here, and here at the start of the week, but now I don't, because like here on edit, guess what guys, I have a studio vlog that I was just talking about that I have not put together. I started a little bit, but it doesn't need filmed. It's just down here. So this is the part of the process I'm in. List over here, we were just talking about icons, and that is literally what I'm just gonna write is icons with a little heart and an exclamation mark, like kick your butt in gear and get those up on the websites. I'm going to say websites because it's Etsy and Shopify. Let me know also. Okay, so for my website, I kind of want it all to be complete before I release it. But that being said, I have like most of the weekly kits up there and most of the week at a glances up there, which I feel like are the two things that you guys purchase the most from my shops. And then I have a whole bunch of icons and scripts. I mean, I have a lot of stuff up there, but I don't have any of my fitness stuff up there. I don't have, I have some budget up there, but not all of them. I mean, there's certain stuff that isn't up there, and I don't think I have every monthly kit up there. Do you guys care if I release it partially, or is it better to like let it all be on and then release it? Let me know. What's your thought process here? Okay, so anyways, filming, I need to do the March plan with me, March monthly plan with me. I need to do week 11 WAG. I need to do week 11 daily duo, week 12 WAG. WAG is week at a glance. And then I need to do week 12 daily duo. And then I also want to write in, I want to do the April monthly, but I think a simpler one for me to truly get done is the April business planner reset. And that way I'm like really ready in my planner for that one. So those are all things I want to get to and work full time. And so I'm very overly ambitious. Okay, designing. I know I need to design kit 351 and I need a design kit 352. Those need to release this month still. And I released kit 349 and 350. Guys, 350 is gorgeous. Absolutely love it. You guys should go check it out. 349 is super cute too. It's Easter theme. But 350, I don't know. I love these colors together, and it's my anniversary month in April. And so it just felt like it was a really romantic and gorgeous kit, like very classy. So yeah, go check it out. Okay, so this week, I also did the week 11 week at a glance. Okay, so then I've already came down here and edited it this morning, and it is uploading as we talk. So go check it out because it is live. So see how that process, like I know week 11 WAG, like I don't even have to deal with it anymore. And that was kit 345 that I ended up using on that. It was really, really cute. I like to put what kit, and that way it just makes it a little bit easier in my brain. Okay, other things I need to do. Shopify site. We're just gonna write that. I write down here comments, because otherwise sometimes I get so busy and that's the one thing that goes to the wayside. I like to collect weekly stats. So every Sunday morning I collect weekly stats, like all my numbers. And I need to clean the office, but I'm not gonna write that right now. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here I can write into, but we're gonna move on to the next page. This one can be the teal. So let's put like 5 dots so that we're ready to get started. Okay, so see how this is Artist Loft, and I don't know, I feel like it's just a little bit more inconsistent as far as its dotting. And whereas the Ohuhu just keeps a little bit more consistent. And so I will purchase those again. I did love, like, this is right down the road from me. I can get it. But that being said too, I don't know if I'm gonna plan and write in my planner. I want it to be good stuff. It's not bad. It's just, I have a different preference. Okay, so film, edit, upload, design, list, and other. Everybody at work is so sweet. They see me working on this stuff and they're interested and asking questions. And I feel kind of goofy, and I even tell them, like, I feel really goofy that, like, my side hobby are stickers and planners. But, I mean, I explained to them, like, how it all started because I have a big, busy family and I need to keep track of stuff. And I swear I have ADHD, and I've even talked to some of the providers at work and discussing it with them. They agree. And so I think I need to go to a doctor about it, but like this process helps me. Okay, so there is that week. Again, it's not perfect. I kind of like the messiness and the non-perfection of this. The next color, I think, let's grab a purple here. So a Hoo-Hoo dual tip dot pin again. And I just think purple is like a really springy color. And so let's repeat the whole entire process all over again. The other marker that I really, really love, and I always have a whole bunch of them right here, is the mile liners, okay? I buy extra packets of these all the time. My kids love them. I love them. We go through them like crazy. I love the coloring. Like, they're so good. And then they are also dual tip. So there is like the bold end that looks like a highlighter, and then there's more the fine end. It's not as stiff as the Hoo-Hoo fine end, but it's still absolutely beautiful. And honestly, I could use it for this type of process also. All right, I'm gonna put the dots in. I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna write in the headers. All right, so I put in all the dots. I wrote in all the headers, and let's look back through here really quick because you can see we're already done with the month. Like, this is gonna go into April. Okay, so we're gonna flip back here. Here's February and how we did it. And you can see it's gonna flow right into March perfectly. So I described all this and I described all this. So this was week 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I used to like kind of skip around all the time too, just because the pure fact that I would forget to get this all set up and it'd be too far into the week. And I thought, oh, it's not worth it anymore. Now, if I have it already pre-planned out, that helps so, so much. So we have our perpetual calendar here. I like to put in filming days, any like release days. So guys, I used to try to release the first or second Friday of every month. I find it more beneficial to just release as I get it designed. Sometimes I have stuff designed for like 2 or 3 weeks before I get it released, and I don't like that. And I don't like releasing like 17 things all at once. I like just like sprinkling it throughout the month. And so I do appreciate when you guys are messaging me and saying, hey, is your next kits out? Because sometimes I do have them designed. I just need to get them released just because of busyness. So March perpetual calendar, it gives me all the weeks, all that kind of stuff. This is very beneficial. I write in filming, and I write in like when I have a YouTube video I need to finish, like I haven't filled out this whole entire week and stuff. But guys, I used to film 2 or 3 times per week, and I am seeing very rapidly here, I need a couple of days per month to really film, like bulk film, because I am consistently not having a filming day per week because we are so busy. Okay, then we moved on to our monthly to-do list. This is very specific to my business stuff that I need to and want to get done. And then we have week 10, week 11, week 12, and week 13. And we are just ready to slay the whole entire month. All right, I think the next thing we need to do, these are Avery repositionable tabs. They come just like this. I have like 4 different colors of them. They're pretty thick and sturdy, and they do reposition really well. I wrote on it with a Sharpie, and so I just ended up picking 2 of them, one for monthly and then one for weekly. And I figure when these wear out and won't stick anymore, whatever, they're pretty cheap, I'll just do more. I think I have these listed down below too. I have found them more beneficial than I thought, because like I flip back to this monthly often, and then also to just be able to look like what week I'm on and flip straight to it is so beneficial. I don't want them sticking out too far, just because I put this planner into my bag all the time, and then they haven't bent at all, but sometimes if it hits far enough, it'll push it down off the page. Like they kind of, the stickiness pops up and they end up here. But it doesn't bother me because it doesn't ruin my planner at all. So I find if I put it in just a little bit, it helps with the fact that these are in my bag. Okay, so this was last week, this is this week, and I just kind of position them anywhere on the page because really they're just staying there for a week. It's not that big of a deal. All right, if you guys found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know down below like how you would utilize this type of layout, because I think it's really helpful. Not enough people are talking about the Erin Condren notebooks, and I don't know, I have a lot of different layouts of them, and I feel like they are so worth it. Because guys, really, I have a business planner here for a notebook cost, and that is huge. And believe me, I got a sale on this. They run oftentimes like buy one get one 50% off, and I feel like sometimes it's even more than that. Like sometimes they are doing 40% off of each notebook. And so yeah, don't sleep on the notebooks, that's for sure. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.